Hello everyone, welcome to the new video. This is, as you know, we are continuing the series of chapter number 7 of your computer book. In this video, we will be understanding how we are going to be tracked by the hackers or intruders. So, let us start it without wasting the time. So, this, as you can see here, am I being hacked or tracked? Okay, so how we will come to know this and how the peoples are tracking us, let us see and understand it very easily. And in the we are, as you know, we are doing it point wise method. So let us start. So how do we get tracked? When we surf the net, this is the website keep a track of our activities. These websites also collect the information about the type of websites and pages you are visiting, your location, and what you usually read or search. This is known as online tracking. So, what is happening when you are searching, when you are surfing the net? Whatever website you are surfing, your browser as well as the website keeps the record of all of your activities, such as you are logging into your Gmail account, if you are logging into your Facebook account through the browser. So all the activities will be recorded or tracked by the browser as well as the websites. Okay, so that is known as online tracking. You are tracked by the browsers or online websites. Okay, so how these websites or these, we can say, tracking portion can be done, let us understand how we are got tracked. So we are getting tracked mm, by using the tracking script. Okay, what is tracking script? It is used for online tracking purpose. Okay, it can be developed on any website and can track visitors easily. It identifies the number of people using the site and their characteristics. The most common tracking script are Google Analytics and Quantcast. So what is tracking script? Tracking script basically used for online tracking of the peoples. It is developed on any website or on any browser so that it can track your activities easily. Wherever you are clicking, wherever you are searching, what are the things you are searching on the internet, everything will be tracked. What are the common tracking script? The common tracking script are Analytics and Quantcast. Okay, so let us see what are the ways by which we can track by the websites or we can say the browser. The first thing is that is IP address. Okay, whenever we are using the computer, we have an unique, we can say we have a unique numerical address that is known as IP address. Okay, so let us see. The first one is IP address. IP address is a acronyms of Internet Protocol Address. So the full form of IP address is Internet Protocol Address. Okay, it is a unique numerical address assigned to the computer connected to the internet. Okay, so whenever we are connected to the internet, that internet service provider will provide us a numerical unique address that is known as IP address. Whenever you visit a website, the device you use share an IP address with the website. So whenever you are clicking or any on any website, whenever you are using your computer and you are using internet, so you will be having an IP address, and then IP address will always be shared with the other website by which you are visiting. Okay, so with IP address, a website can roughly estimate your geographical location. So if it is sharing your IP address, so by IP address the website can identify where is your location at the particular time when you are using the internet. Okay, geographical location means in what place you are living or in what place you are sitting right now. Okay, so that is geographical location. The second thing by which we can be tracked, that is cookies. Okay, so what are the cookies? Basically, let us understand. Cookies are the small files which are sent by the website you visit and generated by the browser. So cookies are basically generated by the browsers and sent by the websites, and these are the small files that records or track our activities on the particular websites. So let us understand it in detail. So what is cookies? Cookies are small data files. These are sent by website you visit and generated by your browser. So cookies can be can be sent by the website and generated by your browser. Okay, cookies are used to track your record of visit to a particular website or web page. So suppose if you are visiting any website, so that website will send the cookies on your phones. Okay, and that cookies will be generated by the browser. Okay, so whenever you will open any other website, that suppose if you are opening a website related to a sports. Okay, after that if you are opening a website that is related to the education, so when you are opening the second website that is related to the education, some of the small files or icons will be displayed in the education website also, that will be of the sports websites. Okay, again I am telling you, suppose this is your sports website and this is your education website. You have opened it first. Okay, so some cookies of this sports website are stored in your browser. Okay, and then when you will open the educational website on the second place, then the cookies which are stored in a browser from the first, or we can say from the sports website, will be displayed on the second website, that is education. Okay, so now let us see, if you want to allow cookies, you can, if you do not want to allow cookies, you can disable them. This will provide you control over the cookies. If you do not want to use cookies, you can disable them, so that you will be able to control over the cookies. So what are the types of cookies? There are three types of cookies: first party cookies, third party cookies, and session cookies. So let us understand about these cookies. First party cookies are generally used to store your id, means login id, your password for the frequently used website or visited websites. Third party cookies, these are used to store, or we can say these are stored to get details of your search history and web browsing history. Session cookies are the temporary cookies that are deleted after you close the browser. So let us understand it. So whenever you are, suppose you are using your Facebook id by using a browser, so when you will log out your id, it will ask, or whenever you will be logging in your id, so what it will ask, it will ask save the password or don't save the password. So if you are using the save the password, so that will be known as the first party cookies. Now whenever you will be using the Facebook again by using the browser, it will automatically log in. Okay, so if you are not allowing that, if you are not saving your password, it will again and again it will ask you the password. Okay, third party cookies are, these are these store the details of search history or web browsing history. Suppose if you are searching for a website, and you have searched that website regularly on the regularly basis, so what will happen when sometimes, if your data connection is off, or we can say internet is off, you when you are going to search that website, it will automatically come onto the page which was stored in the third party cookies. Okay, then the session cookies are, the session means at what time you are working, that is known as the session. So the data, or when we can say the cookies which are saved at the time when you are working, that will be known as session cookies. When you are closing, or when you are going to close your browser, that cookies will be deleted automatically. Next is, what is user agent? Okay, it refers to the software program. So user agent is a software program such as your browser or the session initiating application. So we can say it is a browser that is known as user agent, or we can say it is a software programs. When you initiate a web session, these application pass your information such as application type, operating system, software source. Source spelling is there like this, source, versions, etc. So what happens, these browser will share the details like which application type you are using, means which browser you are using, what is the operating system of your computer, what software you are using, and what is the version of that software. Okay, suppose what software means, the software like Windows 7, Windows 8, and what is the version, that is 8 or 7 or 10. Okay, so this information can be tracked and stored by the web server to determine the user's web activities and behavior. So what happens, suppose you are using any browser and you are searching for a website that is related to education. So all the details like application type, which type of application you are searching for the educational work. Okay, and what is your operating system, what is the software you are using, what is the version you are using. Okay, so the details are saved now on the web server, and the when you are again you are going to open that, it will open easily. And what happened when you are doing this, your data or web activities are saved onto the internet, and your behavior also is saved to the web servers. Okay, so that was user agent. So they keep tracking your data. Suppose sometime what happens, some of the person, those who are hackers, they used to, they try to hack the people, so their activities can also be tracked by using user agents. Okay, so that they can be caught, because their behavior can be understood by the web servers, so they can be tracked easily. Like this only the hackers or the intruders are being caught by the government or by the peoples, those who are the victims of that work, or that we can say that crime. So user agents are the programs or the web browser that keeps record of application type, operating system, software, and version, etc. And the activities are stored in the web servers to determine the behavior of the user. Next is, again I would like to tell you that be alert and avoid scams. Thank you. If you have any doubt, you can ask me in the comment box, and like and subscribe the channel. Thank you so much.